Hello everybody, it's PreludeBoy99 and welcome to another RLC video. Today we have the Chevrolet C10 truck. Now, to my knowledge, this is not the first time the Chevrolet C10 truck has made an appearance in RLC. I believe this is the third or fourth time, I'm not entirely sure, but this is a recolor and this is not batched. This is just a plain Jane RLC release, just a different recolor. So let's take a look. So here we have the box in its case, just like the Monte Carlo, just has a plastic mold for it to sit in. And here we have, the back. So if you guys would want to read that, just pause it. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep going with this review. So I'm just going to pop this out of this case. As such, here we have the Chevrolet C10 truck. Now, this thing doesn't have any opening hoods, no opening parts, not even an interior. It's actually very dim. So what makes this guy unique or special? Well, it actually has a dial underneath it. And you might be wondering, what does this dial do? Allow me to show you. It adjusts the suspension. So now it's at a ride height, which is honestly really cool. I've never seen this type of suspension before, but yeah, apparently it's just one dial, you turn it up, and that's how you do it. Wow. Yeah, so it only goes to one setting. So it's just lower, and then you just turn the dial, and then it's heightened suspension. Really cool. I honestly really like that. I thought it was going to be like the Monte Carlo suspension, in which you know, it's posable and you can put it to however way you want it. But here it's kind of spring loaded, which is, again, I've never seen that before, but it's really cool. All right, so here are the details of the car. You have blue up on the license plate, and the whole car is just blue. This is just a nice dark blue. I don't even know if this is a dark blue. Is this like a violet color? What kind of color is this? I want to see. Yeah, it just says navy blue, so I guess that's what it is. And the wheels are also different. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the wheels are also different. I believe this thing has, for a second I thought this thing had calipers, or disc brakes, but it doesn't. So yeah, everything's just pretty basic with this. Nothing too out of this world other than the suspension. Just another recolor. So let's put this guy on the turntable. So here we have the Chevrolet C10 truck, and it looks beautiful at first glance. I really do like the way that the suspension is adjustable by a dial underneath it. It's a real cool, unique feature that I haven't seen in RLC at all, because again, I've only joined RLC for a few years now. So I'm kind of glad that this is back for newcomers. However, there is a problem with mine. Mine is crooked. So when I adjust the suspension, it's like either one side doesn't want to go all the way up, or maybe it's the tires, I'm not entirely sure, but it looks crooked. If you guys can see it, just one side just looks more higher than the other, so it just looks terrible in my honest opinion. And honestly, I'm honestly really getting tired of this QC crap. I mean, it's like they don't even check them. They just put them in a box and ship them out, and then they charge $35. I believe they charge $30 for this, and this is sold out. So I can't just call them and ask for replacement. I mean, I guess I could try, but it's gonna take a while for mine to get a new one. But aside from my complaint with the ride height not being at its, aside from my complaints about the car just looking a little bit crooked at its highest, I do believe this is a solid casting on its own merit. I do like the decal, the navy blue and the white and black striping on the side. Looks really nice. I also do like the headlamps in the front look really cool with the Chevy logo in the front. It's it looks, aside from the suspension problems, the detail in this car looks really great. I also do like the 5-spoke wheels, like the old school muscle car 5-spoke wheels. Again, never seen that in RLC. This looks really unique. So yeah, no, this is a really, really cool casting. It just sucks that mine is ruined to ride height. So yeah, at lower suspension, the wheels also like tuck in, giving you a lot less poke, or I should say offset. The offset is just completely reduced. So instead of giving you positive offset, it's giving you negative offset. So it's being more tucked in, which is really interesting. I really do like that feature. It's just, you can either adjust it to have it standing tall with the tires poking a little bit, or you can have the tires tucked in, giving it that lowrider look. Really cool. I really do like this casting. I just hate that mine just doesn't, it's just crooked. That's just my downside. And also it kind of just, it's very wobbly. So let me see if this thing will focus. And I don't know if it's supposed to do that. Is it supposed to do that? Is it supposed to ride like that? Am I crazy? Is it supposed to ride like this? You see that, right? I don't know if that's even supposed to be a thing. Let me try undoing it. So it's like it does it anyway. I'm gonna read, hold on, I'm actually gonna read the back of the box. I don't know if it's even supposed to do that. This is terrible. Like, I don't even think it's even supposed to do that. Like, look how wobbly it is. This looks really bad. Like, you guys do see this, right? Let's see, I'm gonna put this in ride height mode. Like, I feel like I'm losing my mind, and I hope I am. But you see this? Look at the, maybe I'm losing my mind, but just like the way that, see, look at that. This is terrible, guys. This is not, please let me know in the comments below if yours wobble like that, because I don't even think mine is supposed to wobble. It looks bad. It really looks bad, and I feel like that's not the intention here. Yeah, this is, okay. So yes, this is a display piece. I don't roll my Hot Wheels around on the floor like a little kid. I like to, once in a while, I'm not gonna lie, I do like to just roll them a bit just to see how they feel like, but having this kind of wobble like this, it bothers me. And I don't know if that's intentional, if that's a QC issue. I'm leaning more towards QC because the way that this thing even stands with the height up looks crooked. And I feel like I'm losing my mind, because maybe I'm losing my mind. It looks, well, now it looks fine, so maybe I'm just not doing it right. Okay, I think I see what it is. So the reason why this thing wobbles is because of the rubber wheels. Has nothing to do with the suspension, it's literally just the rubber wheels. So I don't know if there is anything that can be done to fix this, because again, I don't want to risk breaking the spring-loaded suspension. And I feel like I've talked about this long enough. So let's get this thing in with some diorama shots. So that has been my unboxing and review of the C10 Chevrolet truck. And I want to like this. I honestly do. I like the idea of having a spring-loaded suspension system. I think it's possibly one of the coolest things that I've seen. I've never seen this before, and I want Mattel to do stuff like this. But then there's the problem of QC. I don't know if this is QC for it to just roll around to wobble like this. This looks terrible. Of course, I believe it's the rubber wheels. I don't know if this is normal. Please let me know down in the comments below, because I feel like I'm tripping out over something that's negligible. I usually don't worry about stuff like this. I don't roll around my cars like a child, but just having the thought of this thing can't roll properly, it bothers me a little bit. So I love the idea. I love the casting itself. I like the suspension. However, I don't like the fact that it wobbles. It does bother me a little bit. But let me know what you guys think. Am I tripping? Am I overreacting over something like this? Please let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.